What is going on, everybody? It is Ahmed, and I am back today with yet another video for you on. Today, guys, we're going to be talking about what is going on with PiCoin's price action, because I'm starting to get a little concerned on why we keep dumping after seeing slight rallies on the chart. Now, remember, as always, never financial advice. Just trying to put you guys on a place that I'm in. If you're new around here, smash the like button down below for the YouTube algorithm, and also consider subscribing to the channel. So Bitcoin is holding right above 107K. It's holding between 107 to 108 pretty much in the last 24 hours. Altcoins are still being decimated overall because Bitcoin dominance has now surged all the way till we are looking at 70%. It says 65.1 if you're including stable coins, but without stables, we're talking 70% Bitcoin dominance. But yesterday we saw PiCoin rally to 63 cents, 64 cents. And then now it's down yet again, almost wiping out the entire gains that were made the day prior. And it's annoying. People are wondering like what's going on with aggressive profit trading, profit taking. And you guys can see over on the right side here of the screen, some of the quick thoughts on from the CMC AI chat box. But I'm going to talk about my price action and what I'm thinking in terms of Pi. But it says profit taking after 38% surge earlier in the week tied to Pi 2-day speculation. Technical rejection at key resistance, which is 66 cents, and weakening momentum. And Bitcoin dominance rising, draining liquidity from altcoins. All of these different things are making investors kind of move and shift money around. And that's what's unfortunate, guys, is people are moving money back into BTC or moving it to BTC for the first time over alts because it's outperforming. Amongst the top 10 crypto assets, the top performer is Bitcoin in the last 7 days, up 3% relative to down 3% for Ethereum, XRP, Solana, kind of still showing that we're not at that risk appetite yet where altcoins will rally and break their previous all-time highs. So for PiCoin, when we see these kind of rejections, right, if we look at the daily chart and we see these kind of full-blown rejections almost taking out all gains from the prior day, that kind of makes me believe, again, it's nothing but basically these algorithms that are happening with altcoins. People are pulling their money out of these alts, either holding stable coins or holding Bitcoin instead, until we enter a risk-on environment. And the truth is, at the moment, we don't have full clarity in terms of when the Federal Reserve in the United States. Yes, the United States is a global economy, and we need to look at it because the dollar is still the biggest asset that is utilized globally. It is the number one most traded currency as DXY, and it's also the reserve currency of the world to this day, at least for the most part. So with that being said, what we need to see is the shift from quantitative tightening to quantitative easing. I've been shouting about this basically since Q1 of this year, Q4 last year. Once we switch to QE, risk on assets will become favorable, and things like PiCoin that have not seen a risk on market yet will rally to what I believe would be new all-time highs. So this short intraday losses of 5, 10, 20, 30% losses on even 7-day charts, I think it's nothing but aggressive profit taking as people are wondering and getting mixed signals from the feds and just the global economy and what direction we're heading. But in my opinion, guys, it's still time to double down and buy the dip. There's no fundamental shifts. People are starting to maybe prematurely sell the news that's coming in 2 days, but don't fall for the trap of capitulation and losses because maybe you bought in somewhere around here and you're like, oh man, PiCoin's never gonna go back to all-time high. I'm worried, I'm scared, I don't wanna lose my money. But as they say, scared money don't make money. And I think that is actually something that a lot of people embrace. This is when big institutional investors start eyeing projects and saying, hey, if I can make a clean 8, 7x, 6x from current price, 600% rally to the previous all-time high, is that favorable? Is it possible with all the utilities and things that are built out by PiCoin? So in my opinion, I think the answer is yes, but let's see where this goes. Right now, altcoins are just getting, as I mentioned, decimated and they're getting hit pretty hard, but altcoin season will begin and Pi will be one of the top prospects for altcoins, especially it being a top 30 cryptocurrency and it being so new with a young holder base. Even though there are a lot of pioneers and contributors, those are people that are part of the fundamental Pi project. But you got to remember, new investors are yet to invest in Pi because we haven't seen a risk on market. So I appreciate you guys' support as always. Just wanted to jump on here and share with you guys my sentiments. Don't fall for the trap of people taking profits. It's totally normal, totally fine. Even if you see 10% drops in a single day, just make sure you're paying attention to the fact that majors are also getting hit. I appreciate your support so much. That's all I have for you guys today. And until next time, as always, keep investing. Peace.